In the next series of videos, I'm going to be showing you how to predict turtle soups, when to anticipate the ranges will be formed, and the exact time those ranges will be turtle souped. Now, if you haven't heard about time dilation theory, a lot of the stuff I'm going to be talking about today is going to sound pretty crazy. But if you've heard about candle range theory or quarterly theory before, those concepts work within this framework. Now, let's begin with the basic sequence being n squared minus n minus 1. And if you plug in n, you get these numbers 137, 1321, and 31. I suggest you stop here because if you go to the Ulam spiral, is which can help us visualize this sequence. Got 1, 3, 7, 7 to 13, oops, sorry, 7 to 13, 13 to 21, and then 21 to 31. And you can see it looks like a little bit of a circle, right? And so if time is on the x-axis, and we apply the sequence throughout the x-axis, these circles. I hope this looks somewhat familiar to you, despite my bad drawing. We have the power of 3 in time axis. And I know it sounds crazy. You're like, oh, Enigma. No, I don't think it's Enigma because it only gives you the time. You actually have to read price for yourself. And the way I like to do it is candle range theory, because candle range theory is a derivative of time dilation theory. Romeo was once a student, denizen. He used to count candles in his Telegram for like one post. I tried looking through it, but he deleted it. And most of the stuff I will say sounds crazy, but I want you to look for yourself and see if these things within this video are true. Now that we have these set of numbers here, 1, 3, 7, 13, 21, we're going to start counting the candles. And I know that sounds very suspicious and weird, but you've heard ICD count candles in its mentorships for about IPTA data ranges. These are in fact IPTA data ranges. How do you know when to start counting? From what reference point? There's multiple different ways. The ways I will be going over is either a significant swing point, like this swing high, or a old turtle soup. Both are pretty much the same thing, just different expressions in price. Let's begin. We're on the 3-month chart, and we're going to begin counting from this high. And this little symbol above this candle means that there's an SMT on this bottom wick. If I go to ES or YM, you see the SMT right here, right? And conversely, for down close candles, you'll see the SMT on the top wick. So we have a difference between this high and this high, a divergence. Now, we'll start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This 7th candle is a range. There's something Romeo said in one of his mentorships before. If you want to see if a candle is a valid range, you see the 50% level and see if it's being respected. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Right? Perfect mitigation of that 50% level. So candle number 1, candle number 2, candle number 3 until the 50% and rally. But what about this candle? We also have this candle. Let me mark out this being 7 first. And this being 1. This is also 1. We'll use a different color to express it. And this is also 7. 7 right here is a range. Now, it won't always be a range. These numbers are either a range or a reaction to a higher time frame range, depending on how low or high of a time frame you are on. So this range right here got turtle soup until the 50%. This range got turtle soup and expanded and broken through. Let's keep counting, actually. So let's go to 13 here. And what do we see? Remember 13 being this number in the sequence? We have an SMT here, denoted by this symbol. If I go to Thursday, January 2, 2025, on a different correlating pair, we're going to see the SMT reflected here. Now, if you want to have this indicator, I'm going to publish it. I coded it myself. It won't show every single SMT. It's just going to show you every single SMT or turtle soup that expanded significantly and in a timely manner. So once again, we're counting from 13. This right here would be 13 for the first count. And this right here would be 13 for the second count. Because if we start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, this candle got turtle soup. And I'm sure you are all familiar with the big drop that happened earlier this year in Q1. It could be explained if you go drop down to the 12-month chart, but I want you guys to have fun. I'll let you see it for yourself using this indicator. Just notice what's going on around here. My main focus is to show the fractality. For time's sake, I'm only going to go over one example. If you want to learn more, drop questions down below, and I'll be happy to go over with it. So we drop down to the 1 month chart. Remember, my indicator does not show you every single turtle soup or SMT. It only shows you the ones that have expanded in a short amount of time, basically, same candle. So if we start from this swing low, a IPTA data range reference point, go to 13, right? Surprisingly, 13 right here. Let's pick a different color. 13 is the swing point in the higher time frame, the 3-month, is respecting the 50% of this range while also turtle souping this range. But wait, isn't this also a range? And to that, my friend, I say, you're right, that is a range. So let's start counting. So we have this SMT turtle soup right here. And we start counting. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 on the weekly charts. And it's also 13 on the monthly charts. Starting from this reference point here. 13 is the buy. And as a little bonus, remember how my indicator shows you old turtle soup expansions with the SMT, of course. This right here is the kiss of death model reverse engineered. Right? Because the kiss of death model is the final turtle soup towards a key level. I'm sorry, I'm giving out too much sauce for one video. In the next video, I'll be showing you when to anticipate the ranges form and what time they will get turtle soups.